Hi all, welcome to our new episode. Please watch our video till end. Like it if you like it and subscribe if you are a new visitor to our channel. Please share your comments if you have any.
In today's video, for a change, we will talk about multiple topics. Let us start with Vizhinjam. Uh, it has been in the news recently. We did a video on Vizhinjam 7 8 months back when it was soft inaugurated.
Yeah, so Vizhinjam has been in the news in the recent times mainly for the motherships and Fernando calling at the seaports. Now, this is a important milestone for for Vizhinjam International Seaport because it ensures or it's a proof of its capability to receive large motherships at the port. Um, Motherships are large ships which bring containers to transshipment ports, which are large, which are deep drafts, and small feeder ships take these containers to the individual destinations where motherships cannot berth. Okay, so now we will talk about this Vizhinjam seaport from two perspectives. One about how this port becoming operational will benefit India, particularly Kerala. And we will also touch upon the political controversy around uh, who should get the credit for this project. Okay. Now, India has been using Jebel Ali, Dubai, Singapore, and more importantly, the Colombo ports for their transshipment activities. Now, with Vizhinjam becoming operational, India would be able to save money going out of the country to these ports, to these countries. And it will also be possible to reduce the transshipment time, which is very important for the economy and for all the logistic purposes. Now, for Kerala, this will of course bring income in the form of taxes and share of fees. It will bring direct and indirect employment to the state, and more importantly, it will create ancillary industries. It will bring developments in the form of infrastructure, commercial, residential complexes, logistics activities, and many other related developments. Now, one thing is that Kerala should not miss the bus this time because we missed the bus multiple times. The when the Keltron was in limelight, which could actually bring an electronic revolution in the state. Keltron was a model which was imitated or copied by other states in the form of, in the name of Optron, Meltron, etc. But we could not capitalize on that. The same way, the Technopark in Trivandrum is arguably the first full-fledged IT park in India. But we could not capitalize on it. You know, other states and other parks grew, I mean, went much ahead of us, and we could not actually capitalize on that early bird advantage. Now, at least this time, we Kerala should not lose out on this opportunity, the potential it brings in. See, now Kerala has a disadvantage of scarcity of land. And Tamil Nadu is just 25 kilometers away from Vizhinjam, and it has a lot of land availability. Now, businesses could be, or ancillary industries or related industries or businesses could be set up in Tamil Nadu easily because of the availability of land, and which means a great portion of the advantage of Vizhinjam will be going to Tamil Nadu instead of coming to Kerala. We should be careful enough it is not about a competition. It's not allowing another state to benefit or something. But Kerala should be able to take advantage of the full potential, the opportunities this Vizhinjam port brings in. Okay, now coming to the controversy, the political controversy in Wushu. See, Vizhinjam has been in the news for a long time. It has been in discussion for a long time. It was in 90s during Karnagaran government that serious discussion started happening. Now, afterwards, various UDF governments and LDF governments, and including that of Achudanandan government, made a lot of discussions about this. But it was during 2011-16 UDF government under Umman that it materialized. Because it was in 2015 that Tumanjandi government signed a contract with Adani ports, and that was when the land acquisition started and the project started. So, Ummanchandi government and Ummanchandi should get due credit. Nobody can deny. Though Pinarayi Vijayan didn't mention their names in his inaugural speech, um, Karen Adani, the CEO of Adani Ports, gave due credits to the UDF government, Women Chandi, and Shashi Tharoor. See, we should not bring politics to everything, even development activities, because development activity is a continuous process. Anything, something initiated by one government will be continued by the other government and so on. So it is a continuous process, and no projects can be completed in that same the tenure of the same government. Correct. Now, see, it is almost like Modi ji not giving credit to the UPA government for GST, Aadhaar, UPA initiatives taken, which Modi could actually complete. But the credit should go to that concept. That somebody who created that concept, conceived that idea, and then initiated it. So that's what Pinarayi Vijayan is also doing in Kerala. Now let's take the case. This project, what is inaugurated now and becoming operational in a few months will be is the first phase of the project. There are four phases. The last fourth phase will be operational by 2028-29, much ahead, 15 years ahead of its original schedule. But the point here is, we don't know which party will be ruling Kerala in 2028-29 period. Now, if it is not a government by CPM or left parties, and that government not giving any credit to Pinarayi Vijayan for whatever he has done to the first phase or even the second phase, it is not justice. It's not correct. So, see, it can happen the other way also. So, nobody should play that partisan, very narrow-minded politics in each and everything.
One IAS trainee, Pooja Katkar, has also been in the news for wrong reasons.
Yeah, so she, that IAS trainee, posted as an assistant collector in Pune district, later transferred to Wasim district for multiple controversies and allegations. The allegations are about her producing false OBC certificate and inability certificate, and the controversies around her using beacon lights on her private luxury car, fixing government signboards on the car, demanding chamber, staff, and other facilities which an assistant collector rank is not eligible for. So now we are not talking about Pooja Ketkar as a person. Now it's about the system. See, how can a person of that personality get through the UPSC interview and get into civil service, particularly IAS, which is meant for serving common people and addressing the issues of the people and the society. Now, how can UPSC not? How could they not make out the personality of this person when UPSC exam for? I mean, interview for civil service is supposed to be very rigorous, right? So now we have to read this along with UGC, PG, UG, and UGC net exam controversies happened recently. See, this all points to yes, failure in the failure system failure, where the candidates uh, who are vying for positions in service, in the government service, which influence the life of the people, are exploiting certain system failures, and or they are misutilizing the system for their benefits. Just imagine this kind of people becoming doctors and professors and civil servants in our society. So what will happen? I mean, that's the question we have for you, audience.
So now about Kejriwal, he got interim bail from Supreme Court, but the court made important observation.
Yeah, so Kejriwal got bail from Supreme Court in the money laundering case filed for which ED arrested him and put him in jail. And this his bail was earlier denied by High Court, and but he will still be in the jail because CBI had arrested him in the same case, and he has to get the bail on that too if he has to come out of the. But we are not talking about that. We are talking about the observation made by the court that the officials of the agencies cannot behave arbitrarily and arrest people at their will, put them in jail, and then work towards disallowing or plead. I mean, putting all the efforts to deny bail to them. Okay, now we have to read this along with another judgment related to a CBI taking up a case in West Bengal. Court observed that CBI cannot take up cases in states without the consensus of the respective states. See, this all points to something opposition parties have been alleging that. The central government is using agencies to target political parties, the opposition parties, the opposition leaders, and for intimidating MLAs and MPs to join them and to topple governments in states and so on. So this is in a democracy, the parties should work on policies and ideologies, not on political misuse. I mean, political politicking. Using agencies and constitutional institutions.
Okay, now another topic is our new NDA government. It is more than 1 month all now. We did a video on last election and government. Let us take a look how this new government and oppositions have been so far.
Yeah, so continuing with that central government, the allegation of central government using agencies to target political rivals, political parties, and split them and so on. See, BJP, we said in that earlier video after the election results that Modi 3 will not be like Modi one and two governments, because BJP doesn't have majority on its own. It has to depend on allies. And Chandrababu Naidu and Nitish Kumar are seasoned politicians, and they are demanding huge financial assistance for their states at the cost of other states and the country as a whole. See, this will upset the federal system, if because it actually will be at the cost of other states' finances, right? And if Modi succumbs to these demands, this will be seen as a weakened government and a weakened prime minister. If they don't accept their demand, these parties may withdraw the support and the government may fall. So this is a dilemma actually. So we will have to see actually how BJP government under Modi will negotiate this dilemma. Now, one important thing we have to look at the current situation is, the BJP should do a retrospection, because Hindutva agenda they have been banking on so far won't work anymore, because Hindutva agenda has reached a saturation, because all those who endorse Hindutva are already voting for BJP, and there may not be any new addition other than the new voters. So that is not any an additional vote bank which can, because even with that vote bank, they could not get majority on their own, right? Now, another thing is the other factor or other plus point they were banking on in all these elections were the governance, better governance. But now that is also not going to go down well with the public, because of recent uh, collapses, bridge collapses, road collapses, and railway mishaps, then the stampedes in places, and the unemployed youth queuing up for private jobs in Hyderabad, and stampede happening afterwards. All these are actually going to show this, all these claims about the better governance were not really real, right? So BJP has to retrospect themselves and see what they have to do an inclusive. They have to work towards an inclusive role rather than a sectarian role, dividing people on religion and caste. Okay. Now, one other point is that now opposition is also strong. Okay, and if they stand together, they can actually make more. They can even capture. I mean, role in the next five. I mean, maybe a long time afterwards. I mean, 5 years afterwards. But what is important is that person is doing well, and BJP is not anymore calling Rahul Gandhi Pappu and all. And though Modi tried to call him Bal Buddhi and etc., but that is not going to do well, and means not going to go down well with the people, because they know that he is not Bal Buddhi or he is not Pappu, and they will make themselves Pappu if they do continue to call them so. So the point here is, if opposition does, I mean, goes well and works well this way, and jointly work towards the next election, they can upset BJP and NDA. But again, one more point here is that if they form a government, say, take an example, and then fight each other for positions and all, that would be their last chance. And BJP would be able to continue forever afterwards. That's a lesson the opposition should be aware of. Yeah, so now we cannot end this video without touching upon two events that happened recently. One is the failed assassination attempt on Trump by somebody named Crooks, and we don't know whether Crooks had any political motive or and what was the motive behind this attempt, because he is no more. And there are stories going around that it is Democrats who are behind it, and Crooks was plotted by Democrats, and also some stories saying it is Republicans themselves who have staged a drama to boost the
നമ്മൾ
chances of Trump in
വേറൊരു
the coming
രീതിയിൽ
election.
നമുക്ക് ഇത്
But we don't know.
എന്താ ഫോൾഡ്
But anyway,
ചെയ്യാവുന്ന
the
എങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന്
point
ഞാൻ
here is
കാണിച്ചു
that
തരാവേ.
the
അതായത് കോൺ
violence, the
ഷേപ്പ്
political violence is not really
കറക്റ്റായി
good for the society, for the world,
ആദ്യം
whether it happens in USA or
കോൺ
Europe,
പോലെ
India or Kerala. So
ആക്കുക.
politics should be played on
ഈ
policies
സൈഡ്
and ideologies, not on violence. That's the point. Now, yeah, now this last but not least,
then bottom.
Joy's death after falling into the manhole is purely because of the
ഇങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക്
indifference of the authorities.
ഇത്
And it is a blot on
present
our
ചെയ്യാം.
society, blot on
രണ്ട്
the
രീതി
society,
present
blot
ചെയ്യാം.
on
അത്
the
ഒരെണ്ണം.
constraints of our society. And hope this will not happen again in our state.
നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും
So that's all for now.
ചെയ്യണം.
Thank you so much.
പിന്നെ എന്നാ പറയുന്നത്, വേറൊരു കാര്യം വിട്ടുപോയി ആദ്യമേ പറയാനുള്ളതായിരുന്നു. ഇതുവരെ വീഡിയോ കാണാത്തവർ ആരെങ്കിലും കാണുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ മറക്കാതെ ഇത് കാണുന്നതിനോടൊപ്പം സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യണം. പിന്നെ മറ്റുള്ളവർ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യണം, ഷെയർ ചെയ്യണം. താങ്ക് യു. നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും ട്രൈ ഔട്ട് ചെയ്യണം. പിന്നെ എന്നാ പറയുന്നത്, വേറൊരു കാര്യം വിട്ടുപോയി ആദ്യമേ പറയാനുള്ളതായിരുന്നു. ഇതുവരെ വീഡിയോ കാണാത്തവർ ആരെങ്കിലും കാണുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ മറക്കാതെ ഇത് കാണുന്നതിനോടൊപ്പം സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യണം. പിന്നെ മറ്റുള്ളവർ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യണം, ഷെയർ ചെയ്യണം. താങ്ക് യു.